Corps had commissioned David Ray and Mark Robb to acquire unregistered birds of prey on the black market and plant them in Keith Sweetman's aviaries, thus rendering Mr. Sweetman liable for prosecution. David Ray and Mark Robb never attempted to go through with the plan. Instead, they went to the police. They handed over the tapes and made full statements. After investigation, the police reported to the Director of Public Prosecutions. The DPP decided against taking any action, but the House of Commons was told this year that as a result of allegations against a member of the Wildlife Inspectorate, there would be an inquiry into its procedures. In the end, what happened to David Ray and Mark Robb? In November last year, here at Gisborough, a mere fortnight before the time for prosecution ran out, they received summonses for illegal possession of peregrines, particularly the 2 young chicks. In March this year, they were acquitted on all charges. But there was a final twist to the story. For a year, David Ray and Mark Robb had had no idea how or where their 9 peregrines were being kept. When the court ordered the Department of the Environment to return them, and they were eventually handed over, the young lads were shocked.
We opened the boxes. The breeding female had stage 2 bumblefoot, which is bacteria in the sole of its foot through keeping it in the wrong environment. Another adult female had bumblefoot and no wings and tail. The pair of birds that we bred was a male and female. They swapped one over and gave us 2 males. And there was 2 missing.
Of the 2 missing, one had died. The other had apparently flown away while in the care of the government department that was supposed to look after them. The rest are under the supervision of a vet. But even more important, why did the Department of the Environment ever allow itself to be involved in what were at best dubious practices of law enforcement? No one has been willing to explain, from the Secretary of State to the man behind it all, Bob Bell. But before official silence became total, Bob Bell's boss, a Mr. Tony Hawkins, gave us his verdict on the behavior of his staff. He said, "I suppose it seemed a good idea at the time, as they say."
As they say, the Department of Environment has not admitted liability for the condition in which the birds were returned. They have, though, offered Rob and Mark £4,000 in compensation, and they have offered them their costs. Now,